And guys, I would love to sit here and just talk about how great everything was, but there was some not great things that happened tonight. The three that really come to mind for me, and we can kind of just kick these around the yard here, and we can have a catch of sorts. And we got to talk about Ortega pinch hitting for Morel, because I don't think any of us like that. We got to talk about Willie almost exploding his ankle. I can't. That he is one, as Scott said earlier in the comments here. Wilson might be the toughest player in the MLB. You know how fucking much that hurts to sprain your ankle and then squat for seven more innings. Holy shit, Willie's a.
It looked bad, dude. It looked crazy bad.
It looked awful. Based on how he reacted, it looked painful. And then my final one was the Harry Caray. You want to talk about something that generated a buzz on Twitter? We asked a very innocent question from the Cubs on Tap account. No hashtags, no nothing. And I promise you right now, about 40-something people found it in about 5 minutes.
Why do I feel like the Harry Caray idea for him singing the seventh inning stretch was like just straight board meeting? Like, hey, what are we going to do for these? Points to one guy. We're going to have the Griffies come out and open the game. Great idea. Great freaking idea. We'll have the next guy. Yeah, we'll have father and sons out there and throwing the baseball back and forth. Yeah. Next guy, like, went on vacation for a week. Came back. He's like, yeah, we'll just get a hologram of Harry Caray. We'll put him up there. Yeah, great idea.
Oh, my God.
I mean, like, realistically, makes sense, right? Mm-hmm. If you're going to do the seventh inning stretch, you got the Cubs in the game, Harry Caray, I get it. Game's about ghosts. But it's like one of those situations where the idea in your head sounds right, and then you realize the technology you have for it, and then you're like, wow. So now you're pot committed, right? When you pay for that, and you're like, oh, I wonder how it's going to look, and they go out and they test it. And that's why, like, I don't know if you've heard, but like over the course of the day, this leaked that this was going to happen. And then more and more people were like, it may be a little bit offensive. It may not be exactly, drawn out to what you think it's going to be. So Fox and the broadcast group, like, pretty much from the beginning set like the lowest of the lowest bar. Like, I thought it may just be like one of those cutout Bud like little posters you see like at the liquor store with like Harry Caray
with the
like
mouth
holding
open and somebody
like somebody moving it like, and then
this
like
one's for you.
Yeah, and like Matt Parker and Trey Stone just like singing like South Park tunes like behind it. Like that's like how I thought it would be. Man. But then the game happened and I was like, could have been worse. I mean, you could see they had no like faith in the technology at all because they would show it for like 3 seconds.
Oh, and the camera would go off.
Immediately after, they're like, "Oh yeah, well, there he is. Look, let's hey, look, like there's kids down there."
The closest they would get was like the back of them.
Yeah,
they
right.
Got really close on that shot behind them, and
that was the shot. So like, why didn't they like first pan it on, do the crowd, and then have that shot be like the end? And I thought it could have been like the camera could have faded to black and it could have went right back to commercial. Also, too, really weird that they went commercial and then seventh inning stretch commercial. I was like, what do they got to wheel Harry like out of the grave, like up to the top? Like, is this how bad this is going to be? Or well, yeah, like this is right. So.
I was like, fuck, are they having technical difficulties? Like, why would they have a 60-second break? Yeah.
Right. So and then they previewed it like underneath their breath, like, yeah, it's going to be Harry. Go to commercial. So like they had no faith in this thing. It was hilarious to watch that play out.